May the eternal light shine upon you and your descendants for what you've done this day. The continued survival of mankind is your legacy. Above all else, you have earned a rest from this endless battle.
What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Thank you, Oni, for coming in with a channel membership. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We started early, Naskis. We're excited. Time to do it up. Drop something finally, and I really need to make new emotes. I'm working on a new stream layout. I got an awesome guy, he's helping me, so I'll have new stream layout shortly, new emotes, all that good stuff. So it will be good. Semantics, what do you need a car mechanic before? I thought you just rode camel.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
This is the last. We're gonna try and push really hard. I'm gonna try and hit 90 today. Then I'll make a bone necro video, and then no more necro stuff. Or no more bone necro stuff, sorry. Griffin! Thank you for the super chat, Griff.
Good luck today. Let's find the GGs.
That must mean a Griffin. Griffin donates must mean Griffin drop. Can't mean anything else. All this amethyst. What's my favorite unorthodox character? Favorite unorthodox but still viable would be Fury Druid with Armageddon. And Nazacus.
Early dawns are good dawns.
Thank you for the donation, Nazacus and Griffin. Thank you, guys. Yeah, being in Fury Werewolf Farm and then having your Armageddon on, that's like my favorite unorthodox but still viable and cool build. For sure, it's gotta be that one. I gotta find D-Web today, and then we'll poison Necro for life. What's up, Josh? Hello, everybody. Yeah. I love doing this, teleporting around, getting them all amped, and then look at that, just insanity. Blow up the whole screen. Our Monday players 3. All that info is above the mana globe, and I have 250 MF. Chris Vern, what's up, buddy?
Not even death
Chris
can save
Vern.
you from me.
You stole my idea of wearing a sweatshirt today. Hashtag my cloud. Hashtag how dare you. Face with tears of joy.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Chris was the barbarian on my Hell Reset ladder run, if you guys remember that. Thank you, Chris. Who put a dislike? I don't know who put a dislike on instantly. I have an idea, but... Blacks, I'm using Ethereal Sandstorm Trex, and the only reason I'm using Eth Trex is because I got 20 FHR, and then I have a 12 FHR Poison and Bone Skiller. So between the two, I get 86 faster hit recovery, and that's literally the only reason. If I didn't have that 12 FHR Grand Charm, then I would just be rocking like Alders if I wanted Fire Res, if I was gonna Magic Find anywhere else, or the boots that give you MF. War Travelers. Jeez. Never seen what? Don't do drugs? What are you talking about, Amanda? Never seen what? Moderators are on point today. Nothing like a big D boner. That's what the big D gang's all about. No problem, Blacks. Do full clears? With the Necro, I'm kind of doing like moderate full clears, so I will blow up some high dense white monster mobs, but I'm mostly focusing on champions and boss packs for the win. Oh, the thing above the mana globe. Okay, yeah. That's the player setting, my res, strength, all that stuff. And I actually haven't even respec'd. I have more strength than what I need on this character, but I don't really...
This place has the stench of...
Don't really care, though, but... Thank you, Sede. Appreciate that. Right on, Sede Project. If you're playing on Battle.net, make sure you don't get realmed down from doing, like, too many save and exit runs, but and you're not going to be able to have the same map, but at least it's not a big deal Magic Finding Players 1, because that is a Players 1 Magic Finding character, so... Oh, that hurt. What is my Bone Spear damage? Not much. That's the problem with the Bone Necro. Because I synergized, because I maxed out, like, Corpse Explosion and whatnot, I have kind of a lower Bone Spear damage instead of going a fully synergized Bone Skill tree. Macass, what's up, buddy? Brad, Matt. For Players 3 pit farming, I really don't mind this character, like... And I could make it even better if I did an Iron Golem Infinity Merc. That would boost my Corpse Explosion even more, but I want to do the build video based around a Clay Golem, and then kind of show that you don't necessarily have to have Enigma, even though like Enigma is definitely ideal for a Necro, but because you're not going to keep an Iron Golem alive without Enigma, but Clay Golem doesn't really matter. What's on my Merc? I have a 30 strength, 10 life leech, and Dariel's. Got a rare jewel in it. A rare jewel that has dexterity, 26 fire res, and 8 maximum damage. And then ethereal insight, 16 meditation, and fortitude. Oh, would this build be good for Neelathak? I think so. You'd be better off asking Thelch about that. But I was watching him do some... He was doing some runs where you like teleport in, you cast Bone Prison, like right on everything, and then you cast amp damage and stuff. It looked pretty successful. Amateur Superfan. Used to be Creative Mind Team, but you changed your name. Okay, alright. You changed your name. This one I got to know ya. Thank you for the donation as well. Yeah, I know, it's a pretty brutal insight, but it doesn't really matter. With Fortitude and Players 3, he gets, and amp damage, he gets kills off fine, so... Plus, like, my Bone Spear helping out. Blue Spider of Sash. Make the Bone Necro great again.
I can't carry anymore. I am overwhelmed.
Did I miss a... No, I didn't miss it. Okay. Well, Charm, 15 defense, Junker. Chaos Seal Glitching, can I explain? It's when you like... For declone, for declone Chaos Seal Glitch, or just using it to like clear the whole area really quickly? Like which way? You can use the seals to kill a declone, or blow up like the whole screen and get as much stuff. That makes sense. God, you guys are deleting messages like crazy. I don't even see what's going on. Nothing. Nada. What shield am I using? Why not Homunculus? I'm using Spirit, because I want to hit the 125 FCR breakpoint. I don't want the 75. Spirit gives me, like, you know, boatload of FHR, res, and stuff like that. I could use, like, if I used a white wand instead for more damage, I could then use a different shield. It kind of depends. It's just how I set up because I wanted to hit 125 FCR. You can get a little bit more damage with 75 FCR. I'm using a really nice white wand and like a really nice base, but like I do 3,200 to 3,350. That's how much Bone Spear damage I do. So it's 80% of the killing power is coming from amp damage in my Merc, and then the Bone Spear is really just, and Corpse Explosion, sorry. And the Bone Spear is really just like a supplement to it, so that's why I wasn't too worried about synergizing everything, if that makes sense. Alright. I'll just quickly address it, and then chat or moderators don't need to keep banning everything or whatever. So anyways, this is my thoughts on the situation. One is that I think it's extremely sad. He basically admitted to having a learning disability, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but I really do feel like that really hampers his ability to comprehend the situation. Like, for example, he said something like he made an acoustic Diablo song or something, and then a couple weeks later another streamer, I'm not naming names, was playing on the piano, and then he's making the two connections there, like it's copying, or like, you know, somebody makes a Javazon video, they can't make a Javazon video. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You can make whatever video you want, it's YouTube. Two, that I really do think he needs help, and somebody from my Discord actually lives in the city where he's from and actually does this type of counseling, and he reached out to him to try and help him, but I really don't feel like he'll even take that reach out or that, you know, offering to help. Three, I think that, like, how do I say it? Like, you can even see in the messages that, what's the best way to put it? Like, they're like one-sided coin flips. It's not showing the other side, and they're like cherry-picked comments, if that makes any sense. Like, the guy that he's all upset about that leaked his personal information, which I had nothing to do with, and said publicly on stream and through DMs that I had no part of it and didn't support it. I had nothing to do with that, but he's trying to say like there's like a link between me supporting the guy. Initially, he had done stuff to help his channel, and then he banned him because of whatever problems within the Discord, which I didn't know about, which is fine. You can ban anybody that you want to, whenever you want to, but he banned him without telling him why, and I didn't initially like that, so I kind of took his side. And then when he went off on the crazy government thing, which I had nothing to do with again, I just distanced myself from him. So this is like literally 2 years ago that this happened, and then I laughed at a comment. I didn't even say it. The comment was that he said he was going to stream snipe him, and then, which is the stupidest thing ever, and then I laughed at it. That's it. I laughed at it, and then 2 years later, he had a massive rant on a live stream. Like, it just is literally 2 years ago, I laughed at something else. I mean, like, it's just so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Like, just talking about the dumbest thing ever. But yeah, that's basically all that there is to say to it, is that literally like 2 years ago, I laughed at a comment. Like, it's just so stupid. I feel like an idiot even trying to explain it. It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, that's all I'm literally going to talk about it. So, no more questions. If you want, you can clip it or do whatever you want. You can watch it on stream, but it's a distorted, one-sided view of the situation, and then it just, like, I don't even know what to say to it. It's like, he does a podcast, I do a podcast, I can't do a podcast because he did a podcast. He made a Javazon video, somebody can't make a Javazon video because he made a Javazon video. Like, it's just stupid. It really is, and I really feel bad for him, and I really think he needs help. And I also think he's surrounded by yes men that, like, agree to anything that he says. So anyways, that's all I'm literally saying about the subject. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. 2 years ago.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Egon Sudoku? Yeah. Anyways, back to the pits. Jared, what's up, buddy? Oh, and the last thing that I'll just mention on it too is that everyone else in the community gets along fine with each other. So if that in itself doesn't say anything, then I don't know what else does. Everybody else gets along fine. So, like, literally, that's all that really needs to be said. That's all I could have said, and then I would have been able to just end the conversation there. Exactly. One common denominator. That's literally it. Anyways, Jared, what did you think of Amanda Nunes and Cyborg fight? That was literally the most, like, vicious knockout I've ever seen. One of the most vicious girls knockouts I've ever seen. Insanity. Who won? Amanda Nunes knocked out Cyborg. They went in, instead of like Cyborg like doing like a calculated boxing match or whatever, she literally just like went swinging for the fences, and then it totally went the other way, and Amanda Nunes got the better of her. It was just a vicious knockout though. 7 FHR. Old res. Yeah. I know Ronda Rousey comes back after a year later and has to face Amanda Nunes. God. Dana White must really not like her.
This place has the stench
You think they'll fight again?
about it.
Probably will. Christian, what's up, buddy? I'm rocking 125 FCR, Hodo, Spirit, Shaco, Caster Amulet, Arax, 2 SOJs, full inventory of Skillers, and 1 Geed's Grand Charm, and Torch and Annie. Literally, it's just pure Necro Pit farming. Yeah, Ronda Rousey, she's not coming back. She makes like 10 times the amount of money in the WWE. She's gone. Bone Spear damage, 3,200 to 3,300. Most of my killing comes from, or monster slaughtering, whatever, comes from fully maxed out Corpse Explosion tree. Fully maxed Corpse Explosion, I mean. Corpse Explosion tree. I chose to build the character that way, a maxed Corpse Explosion, instead of a maxed Bone Tree, sorry, because Bone Tree, the Bone Tree or Bone Spear in general does so little damage that I feel like it makes more sense to build the character this way. I know, Corpse Explosion tree is so bad. Corpse Explosion tree. God. Slack, I already talked about it. You can roll back the stream if you want. It's just a sad situation. He just genuinely, I think, doesn't fully comprehend situations properly.
This place has the stench.
Has like skewed interpretations of it, and then just genuinely like needs help, and like really does, I think. Poison Nova is the only Necro? What do you guys have against this Bone Necro for pit farming? I really don't think it's that bad a character. I mean, it's not the best, but... Anonymous, thank you for the sub! Where's my Merc? Like, that's why nothing's dying. Rare Kraken Shell. Dude, it's sad. Well, you think if Bone Spear did like 10,000 damage, then I think that it would be really good, but it just doesn't do enough damage. Or maybe if it was like half magic, half physical, and then you get like good damage because of amplified damage, like, then it'd be good, but It does good in the pits. I think I could farm anywhere with this character, players 1, but just stick with players 3 pit farming. Then DC. Would Pride Golem boost I don't think it would, Ben. I know that's a joke, but
This place has the stench.
I'd totally lose my ability to teleport if I did that. Which, guys, please be aware of this if you're ever consider doing it. If you make a Pride Iron Golem, there's a glitch, and it affects your teleporting. It like screws up the frame rate of how you can teleport. It's like it skips and it slows down or whatever, and it makes the character like very very difficult to play. So please don't make a Pride Necro. A Pride Iron Golem unless you're aware of the glitch.
I can't carry.
Poor Thelch made one and totally messed up his Necro. What's my corpse explosion damage? It varies. It's always what is it? 70 to 120% the corpse life, and then amplified damage and things like lower resistance or conviction aura, they all boost corpse explosion damage even further because corpse explosion is half physical, half fire. So I mean, more skill points just increases the radius of corpse explosion. So it's just a standard 70 to 120% their life, plus it's boosted by amplified damage. One Necro is very good for cows. I think like any Necro with corpse explosion is good for cows. You just gotta get the first kill, get your amplified damage up, and then just blow the screen apart. That's literally all there is to the character. It's the same thing with the poison Necromancer, is that you're not like... You're using like the poison nova to get the first kill, and then you blow up the whole screen. It's not like you run around poison nova and everything to death. It's like you use it to get the first kill, and then you blow up the screen. Naked Snake. I think I'm gonna try and go for 3.5 hours today. I'm really due for a nice good drop here, so I might go 4 hours if I don't get a drop. 250 MF. I could have close to 300 if I was rocking War Travelers, but just using Sandstorm Treks for FHR purposes. Best place to farm a Jaw Rune, single player or BattleNet. That's gonna affect my answer to your question. If it's single player, the best place is technically Lower Kurost. It mathematically, even though you can't drop a Jaw Rune directly from Lower Kurost, you can cube up to one. And mathematically, it's the best odds, but you could literally drop a Jaw Rune like farming anywhere, any level 85 area monster dense with dense monster density. I just said density twice. Sounded pretty bad. You can farm Travincle as well. Cows is good. But literally the best place would be Lower Kurost. Oh, you're on BattleNet? Okay, then just kill everything that moves in full dense dense monster areas like the pits, Chaos Sanctuary, that kind of thing, and just where you can run cows and just hope it drops, pretty much. Check poppables in Act 4 and 5. But it's not going to drop from chests in Act 3 or below. When the density is the densest. Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds worse. When the density is the densest. It makes me sound like an idiot. I already sound like a 16-year-old girl. I don't need to sound like a 16-year-old stupid girl. Do you do Worldstone Keep? This build's centered around the pits, so it wouldn't do as well in the Worldstone Keep.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Makes me sound, yeah, exactly. It makes me sound really dense. Exactly. Wait, did I? Yeah, okay. I don't think I double buffed there. Ah, whatever, doesn't matter. Yes, Bone Necro. DC. Good luck, Ritual. Throw my coffee away? If I throw my coffee away, I won't be alert, and then I'll be grumpy. Gotta have the coffee. What's the AoE and corpse explosion? 17.3 yards with my skill level. The more skill points, the more AoE the radius is. But it's not like the traditional like bone tree is like maxing the God, I sound so dumb today. You guys are probably like, oh, I sound like that every day. When you max the bone tree and all its synergies, you only get like maybe like, you know, 4.5, 5k bone damage. But since the majority of my killing power or clear speed is coming from the Merc, amplified damage, and corpse explosion, I decided to just synergize or have less synergies into the bone tree, if that makes sense. I'll just go over that when I restart the game. I'll go over my skill tree. You got 6k? Jeez, you must have a really nice white wand for 6k. Mads Garbo, I'm good, man. How are you? Okay, so my skill tree is I have 1 point in amp damage. If I wanted to farm other places, like I guess do chaos runs and stuff, you could put a point into Decrepify to slow down like Diablo, like just on endgame bosses. But we only farm the pits, so I have amplified damage. Summoning tree, I have 1 hard point into every single skill outside of Fire Golem, because Fire Golem is useless. And then for the bone tree, or the corpse explosion tree, like Semantic says, but he's a dick. Just kidding, buddy. So 1 hard point into teeth, 1 hard point into bone armor. I maxed corpse explosion, maxed bone spear, and then I maxed bone prison and bone wall in that order, because these two skills, they both synergize the damage of bone tree. They synergize the damage of bone spear, and they synergize the amount of damage you can absorb from bone armor. So make sure you put it into that order, and then the remaining points I'm putting into bone spirit. Because if you put it the other way around and you max bone spirit, which is only really a boss killing skill to begin with, you're losing out on extra damage you can absorb, because Bone Spirit receives synergies from Bone Wall and Bone Prison, and Bone Spear receives it from all of these. So if that makes any sense, that's why you invest in that order. And yeah, that's basically the skill tree.
This place has the stench.
Yeah, you are a dick? Yeah, sometimes you're a dick. Why haven't I maxed teeth? Because teeth. Well, I don't ever use teeth, so it would be fully maxed if it was a pure bone skill tree, but I put more points into corpse explosion, like I said, and I kind of explained why, because the damage on bone spear is pitiful. Even with the very best gear, it's still brutal. That's why I wanted more points into corpse explosion. If that makes sense. Expandin. Not F. Wow, why am I not using life tap? Life tap would not benefit me at all. Extra fun stream today? Extra fun, or do you mean extra dumb stream today? Or probably both. Yeah, it's great. It's great on other trees, but life tap is like for the character that I'm farming with in the area that I'm farming with would be useless. After I make a build video on this character, I'm gonna go Poison Players 3 with Hodo. It's literally the same setup. And then just hopefully I'll drop D-Web someday so I can make a really godly Poison Necro. But I really like the feel of the 125 FCR breakpoint. I like it, just feels smoother than 75 feels. I think it's doable and it's fine, and obviously I'll be running 75 when I get D-Web. It just, for me in my Necro experience, which is very limited, 125 just feels a lot smoother, so that's why I'm running Hodo instead of a White Wand. Nothing. Set Amuletta. Angelics. Because it would never be Telrasha's. Oh god, may Bob Ross. Yes, Bob Ross. Rafi, see, the issue though is that getting 6k bone spirit damage, you're not able to put points into the Necro's best, like you can't put as many points in like the Necromancer's best skill, like corpse explosion. So that's, and even 6k magic damage, that's not as good as like having amplified damage and fortitude on your mercenary. Your mercenary is gonna kill. He's gonna kill a lot quicker with like fortitude and even an insight and amp damage than, I don't know, the Bone Necro is like a confused PVM character. It really is, because it's the bones tree just doesn't do enough damage. And then you take away from skill points that are the Necro's bread and butter, like corpse explosion and that kind of thing. Rafi, if you have amp damage and conviction aura, you can blow up stuff on player 7 easy. Have an insight iron golem, infinity mercenary, and amplified damage. You'll blow up stuff no problem with corpse explosion on player 7. Troy, the next character, I don't know, man. I do kind of want to, for fun, make a magic finding Boazon build for the pits. I do want to improve my Javazon, but I really need specific gear that I can't find to improve her. So she's kind of stagnant right now. I want to bring up another druid and have a melee druid just for fun on streams. Specific gear, yeah. It's this one freaking annoying circlet It's unique.
This place has the stench.
Bear Sorceress, I haven't made Dream yet, so I've been trying to collect those really nice lightning damage small charms. You know, it's like 2 to like 80 lightning damage small charms or whatever that you like fill up that inventory with for Bear Sorceress. I want to try and get like a bunch of those before I make the Bear Source. Relax. I hear you, Jack. You can even rock an amazing sorceress with infinity. Or I mean, amazing blizzard sorceress with infinity. You don't... Getting infinity, it allows you to go light if you want to, but you don't have to. You can still... With a strong mercenary, like a Might Aura, Fortitude on your Merc, and Daryl's, you can still run Blizzard and have him, you know, you can static stuff with... You'll do more damage with static because of the Conviction Aura, and you can just have your mercenary tank immunes. You can do Bale runs, Chaos easy with a pure cold sorceress. The odd immunity, you just have your mercenary handle it. Emil Bergland coming in with a super chat. Thank you, man. 50 SAKs. I don't know what that currency is, but thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. It's got to be a European currency, I think. Thank you, Emil. Appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. Oh, it's Swedish crowns? Okay, alright. Emil, are you subbed to PewDiePie? PewDiePie! Meteor Orb, yeah, you can farm Meteor Orb for sure. Roy, I don't know. Mercenaries do have bad, what do you call it? AI or whatever, but that's why you have teleport. Reposition the mercenary. That's literally the reason why I farm with the Jawazan with Enigma. That's why I won't rock Chains of Honor, just purely for the purposes of repositioning the mercenary. Damn, Merc got run over there.
I am overburdened.
I didn't even see it. I need ID scrolls anyways. So many PewDiePie shoutouts.
Hello.
Oh no, don't do that. It doesn't really matter. I have unlimited respecs with Pluggy, but I was like, Grand Scepter. I think maybe it's because I didn't have I like using summon or revives, sorry. I like using them for crowd control. You can also use bone prison, but I don't know. I just think it's cooler having like an army of revives. Click on it and then do poison skill. Oh, he wants me to rock poison so bad. Chris, thank you, bud. Ooh, rare legendary mallet. Could have been my Schaefer's. Can someone show me a way to kill Act 2 boss, please? That thing's so imbalanced.
Bless RNG.
Which
Also, shut up and take my money.
Alright, I am shutting up and taking your money. Thank you, Chris. What character are you struggling with to do Duriel, man? A really good tip for doing Duriel with a Necro, which Felchi gave this suggestion to me when I was leveling up my Necro, is to use Iron Maiden. That works really well. It actually works well for any of the bosses in normal. Clay Golem and Iron Maiden. You can use that combo with the Necro. With a Sorceress, you should just be able to use Static Field. Yep. Yeah, Static Field. You're probably gonna die because you're gonna have a low-level Static Field. You won't have a good radius, so you'll have to, like, go, right up to her, but
This place has the stench of demons about it.
like a really like cheesy way of beating Duriel with the sorceress. If you shop for some wand that gives you blaze, you can just put on blaze and you can run away from Duriel. That's funny. Kind of a cheap, lame way of doing it. You can buy a bunch of thawing potions, drink a bunch of those. It won't help with the Holy Freeze aura, but it'll help with the Holy Freeze damage. What else, guys? You got any other tips? You guys are answering all the complicated questions today. Best PvP druid. I don't know a lot about PvP, but I do know that the 163 faster cast rate, really high FHR breakpoint wind druid is really good. Damn, I was like, man, if that could be another ethereal crown of thieves. I mean, I don't see why a fury druid or any type of summon druid wouldn't be good for PvP, but the only two that I really know about is there's like the 163 FCR, high FHR, faster cast rate, like the wind druid version. There's one cheesy one where you sit just inside a town. You like sit right here. And you have like a bear that walks around out here. And then as soon as they hit the bear with that spirit that, I don't know if they use the Thorns aura from like the edge or they, from the Edge Rune Word, or if they use the spirit that gives you the return damage or whatever. There's but they just sit out. They basically sit outside and then they touch the bear and then it'll like kill you. I don't know what other good druid PvP. I don't know a lot about PvP. Oh, they use Bramble Macass. Okay, all right. You're asking the wrong guy if you want PvP advice. I really don't know a lot about PvP. Is there advantage to running the Necro in the pits? Cheap and easy monsters? Mav's armor. Easy monsters to kill. You can make 3 runs without... Well, try reading chat at the same time, Ben. That's the issue, you're not reading chat. But if you're really doing 3 runs at the time that I'm doing 1, that's pretty sad. I gotta work on my efficiency. Full helm, set. That's not what he, oh, okay. Yeah, half the time I don't even read chat properly. I miss questions because it's... What did Ben mean? I can't even see it now. It's already moved off of... Make 3 runs using Bone Spear. Oh, without using Bone Spear. Oh, okay. No. You're just trying to make me... You're just trying to prove that Bone Necro... That I shouldn't be using Bone Necro. That's all he's trying to do. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to prove a point that I should be running Summon instead of as a joke. But yeah, Bone Spear does, like I said, Bone Spear literally does like, at the most, 15 to 20% of the killing. It's usually just my Mercanamp damage. It does some damage though. But yeah, I know, Bone Necro sucks. Cass, you want me to check the javelins? I will. I'll go back. Check the rare javelins. Yeah. Team boner. How much MF? 250, 260, somewhere in that range. I could get close to 300 if I was rocking War Travelers, but don't have them on right now at the moment. What rings? Dual SOJs. You guys agree with that? Bone Necro is literally the end. Like, you guys agree with that? Bone Necro's #1 PvP character? Like I said, I don't know much about PvP, but
This place has the
that's kind of funny if it's actually the best PvP character. I think if I was gonna make a really good PvP character, I'd want to use, I'd want to make a Wolf Barb, I think. I think a Wolf Barb, for whatever reason, I think that, that appeals to me. Here, Crystal Sword. Is mad, like, so much health on a Wolf Barb. Assassin's really good, yeah. Like the hybrid assassin that's Chaos Claw and Trapped or whatever. Ghost Sin or whatever you call it. Blue Sacred Armor. Ethereal Claws. Mr. Guardian, yes, I saw that video. I think it's kind of self-explanatory. If you look at the reaction to it, just read the majority of people's comments. I think everyone's on the same page, that they kind of think it's a sad video. Hammerton's the best overall. I guess you have to take that in consideration too. It depends on what character you're facing, right? Like there's optimal builds for whoever you're facing against, right? So there is that aspect as well, yeah. Sometimes I have this bad habit of, I've done so much pit zerking lately that I switch to my offhand to teleport when I don't need to. Ooh, legendary mallet. Unique legendary mallet, guys. This could be... well, Ethereal Stone Crusher. That is one off the Eth Grail. Kinda happy about that. It's one off the Ethereal Grail. Thank you, James Kelly. Thank you for the sub. Blood Omen, I'm doing good, man. How are you? I should Zod it. Zod the... Yeah, FLP. Well, like I said, it was literally like... When I talked about it earlier there on stream, like I was literally like... kind of sitting at a mind blank about what to say to it. Like I really don't even know how to respond to it. It's like, what do you say to, like, you don't even know what to say to it, right? It's just yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, oh my god, Soul Rune. We got one drop today. Adrian, I've only found one frickin' Ethereal Tomb Reaver, and it was 2 open sockets. But yeah. Somebody in my Discord zodded a Death Cleaver, which is pretty cool. An F Death Cleaver. Like, that's pretty cool. 100% Deadly Strike, which is pretty cool. It's not as good as Grief, but it's like... I respect people that, like, try to use something other than the optimal all the time. Christopher, and I have a soft spot for T-Storm Novasaurus. 200 FCR Nova Sorceress. Isn't there specific... Or I'll wait till the donation reads off.
I have a soft spot for T-Storm Novasaurus for PvP.
Isn't there... And thanks again, Chris. Isn't there rules about, like, you're not allowed to use T-Gods and, Wisp Projector and stuff like that in PvP because it makes, like, a sorceress... It makes, like, the lightning damage completely non-existent? Like, isn't there, like, a rule on what item absorbs you can... Elemental Absorb or whatever you can wear? In GM PvP, okay. I knew there was something like that, but...
I need a key.
Again, it feels so weird trying to answer questions about PvP, because I literally don't know anything about PvP. I really don't. It's fun to watch, but... Public duel, it's no problem, but okay. What is the difference between public duel and GM? Like, I don't even know the difference between the two.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Like, so is GM like a tournament where like people follow rules or something like that? I always thought PvP was certain aspects of it were super lame, like when like a Necromancer would be sitting right outside the gate and he's just spamming Poison Nova and he's spamming Poison Nova and lower resistance, and it's like the second you leave town you die. Like, it's just so stupid when people do stuff like that. Bone Helm. Lots of rules in GM PvP, but most open duels no rules. Okay. Alright. Roy, yeah. I kind of addressed it earlier there. I tried to be open about it. What light source was that, Doc?
I am overburdened.
Rear Shaco. Asmoth, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Shadow plate. Not a. Oh, small charm. Oh, small crescent. Small crescent. PvP is wallet versus wallet. Yeah. But isn't a lot of that stuff relatively, like, well, I guess some PvP stuff would be really expensive, but generally stuff in non-ladder is a lot cheaper, right? But I guess, like, certain specific circlets and stuff like that would be very, very expensive regardless of Regardless of ladder or non-ladder, I would think. That's why Bone Spear sucks, right there. Why Clay Golem, Anders? Because I'm going to make a build video shortly, and I just want to talk about how, while Enigma is ideal, you can still use, like, Clay Golem, and you can still use, like, the Bone Runewood armor or whatever. You don't have to teleport around, where you kind of need to teleport to keep an Iron Golem alive. So, just for the purposes of the video, I'm going to leave it at Clay Golem. But when I respec to Poison, I'm going to be using an Insight Iron Golem and Infinity Mercenary. Sometimes it's nice not always using like the meta too. I like using stuff that's still viable, but you know, different. Like you don't always have to run meta all the time. Dude, I haven't found a high rune in forever. I didn't find one at all last month outside of a Vex. We're like partly into this new year and I haven't found anything. Just found the Eth Stonecrusher today. Bone Necros should use dim vision and max damage setup? I don't know, man. And what, not use amplified damage or corpse explosion?
This place has the stench of demons.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but I mean, I'm sure it works and it's viable, but I think you'd want to be using amplified damage and corpse explosion, but thank you, Dev. Appreciate that, man. But I mean, like I said, there's different. I've said this before. There's so many different ways to build characters that there's no like right or wrong. It's build a character however you want. And somebody asked earlier about the Hammerden. I have played a little bit of H-Gen. Not a lot. It's not really my favorite character to play. I do want to try and get a good caster amulet and rock 125. Because I'm currently just using a 75 FCR setup, which it's alright, but I think the faster cast rate on 125 will be more fun to play. It's not really a character that I actually enjoy playing, so I don't have a lot of playtime on him. Anders, I have not had that problem. I don't know why your shared stash should be corrupting on you. Baroda 4 Gaming, what's up? What's up, Baroda? What's the best shell for Enigma for Hammerden? Probably Archon Plate. You can use Mage Plate. Archon Plate, Mage Plate, or Dust Shroud. Those are probably the 3 best.
This place has the stench.
It depends on, like, if you want... if you want no strength investment, then Mage Plate's the way to go. If you want a little bit more defense, you can go Archon Plates. I made mine in a Dust Shroud just because it was a perfect 3 open socket, 15 ED base, but... Spear Crystal Sword. Ooh, it's F2. What would I do with it? Burn a socket quest and use it for a 6 lemmed or something? Come on, nothing. Gem Wand. 125 FCR max damage set will make you kill much faster. Are we talking Hammerden or are we talking Bone Necro here?
This place has the stench of
How should you build a Bale running sorceress? I think the best Bale running sorceress is light, because the only problem you're ever going to have is the odd time you'll get a lightning immune Lister at the end, but another rare Shaco. You can farm Bale with the Blizzard sorceress. The only thing is you'll have to do some staticking on wave 2 and have your Merc kill some of the minions, but you can definitely farm with the Blizzard sorceress as well. Fire sorceress is brutal. Don't even try it. Waste your time. Does bone armor do anything useful? Yeah, it absorbs a bunch of damage. Absorbs a bunch of physical damage. I don't think it's useless at all. Maybe when you don't have a lot of... At a lower level, it might not be as useful, but... When you get a bunch of plus skill points and you can synergize your bone tree and absorb, I don't... Player 7. Depends on the rest of your gear, CK, but yeah, you can player 7 Bale Waves with a Blizzard Sorceress easy. And if you have a Lightning Sorceress and Infinity, you can do it as well. That was a phase Bletta. Where's Lister? I don't know, Rich. Lister from chat or Lister the Act 5 minion? What curses am I doing? Just amplified damage. It's the... amp damage is the only curse that I even have on this character. I don't have a hard point into crap. There's corpse explosion and amplified damage combo. Stoner, happy New Year to you as well, man. What's up, Vachu? First stream. First stream for Vachu. I missed a GC? Ah, bummer. Ever tried a poison explosion necro? Do you mean poison nova or poison explosion?
this place has the stench of demons.
But yeah, I haven't made it. I haven't made a poison necro either. So necro is a relatively new character, so for me, experience-wise, so just getting a little bit of experience under my belt with the bone necro video, and then I'll kind of move on to poison and. Yeah, I agree, Rosef. I agree. I just like I don't want to insight an Iron Golem yet. But Stoner, you got a girlfriend over Christmas? Good for you, buddy. How'd you guys meet? The whole online dating thing? Jewel. We'll find mana. You met on a video chat app? Cool. I didn't even know there you could do that. You can video chat for dates now?
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Thank you, Rosef. I know what Tinder is. Plenty of fish. I know all that stuff. At work, it's kind of funny. At work, single coworkers, they show me like the girls that they're talking to on the dating apps. But I thought that was all pictures. I didn't think that was... No! Whoa, Jesus. God dang. Merc got run over. Andreas, am I gonna make an actual response video? No, I talked about it a little bit on stream, but I'm not gonna make a response video. It's too stupid and dumb to make a response video too. The app is me time. Cool, I'd say check it out, but I'm a married man, so I'm not gonna check it out.
Hello.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
That's why, like, I don't have all kinds of insight bases either, because that would have been my insight iron golem gone. The damn pit archers, man. What's up, Jeff? Jeff Wolf. Yeah. Even though it's single player, I know, right? Even though it's single player. Sean, I do a little bit of online stuff. I kind of prefer I like self-found versus like a destroyed economy from botting. I like having the same map. I like not having to worry about realm down. I like using the pluggy mod with the extra stat space. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves at Battle.net was trying to mule stuff. Like, it was so... For me, it's just so annoying. I just can't stand it. Especially now that I have like a shared stash and do the pluggy thing. I just think it's more rewarding. No bots, no lag issues, no realm down. That's really the main reason why. See there, I did it again. I switched to... I'm doing so much Pit Zerker stuff. I switch to my offhand every time I go to teleport. Single player, you don't have a... Charlie, what's up, bud? You better not find Grivens before me, dude. Better not. Hello, how's it going? Can't read your name, but... How are you? I've done a little bit of ladder reset stuff. I even thought about this, but then the thing with me is currently, like, between real life and making videos as well, I don't, like... I really only magic find or play, like, maybe 3 to 6 hours a week. That's about it, right? I don't have the time to, like, do all kinds of grinding, and I'm not gonna set up a bot or anything because I don't like botting. So I like playing with like my established single player characters, but I thought about making some non-ladder characters and then getting people to like rush me and they just want to give me some crap gear like a full towel set or something. And the only reason I thought about doing that was to magic find a little bit with viewers, but then I don't know if people would even want to magic find on ladder. And I'm not gonna beg for gear on ladder where it's expensive. Like, I just know like a full Tal Rashes set wouldn't be worth anything, and on non-ladder, and then I could, you know, magic find with viewers the odd time. And then people don't like non-ladder, so it was an idea that I had. I'd have to respec Rosif, but using dim vision would totally like reduce my corpse explosion damage. I don't really want to. Or do you mean bouncing back and forth between dim vision and amplified damage? Winterfell. Are you guys pumped for the new Game of Thrones? I am so excited for it. So excited for it. Yeah, that's everybody in chat's like...
This place has the stench.
It's gonna be so good. Tyrion is the new. Oh, we got Mr. Llama. What's up, buddy? We gonna watch the party on stream? You didn't even watch Game of Thrones until recently. But yeah, I'm super, super excited for Game of Thrones. I think that Jon Snow's gonna die. There's no way it's gonna be like a happy ending where everybody... Of course, don't want to get banned. Coming to steal my clout, llama? But yeah, there's no way it's gonna be like a happy... There's no way it's gonna be a happy ending where like everybody survives at the end of Game of Thrones. Not gonna happen. Relax. You're already stealing it? Thanks, buddy. Oh, God. Found an S Stone Crusher llama, like half an hour ago. Got really excited, and then I picked it up and saw it was F, and I was like, all the wind taken away out of my sails. Winseus, thank you for the sub, Winseus. Dany is gonna die and Jon Snow gonna do it. But Daenerys. Viserion will kill Daenerys? I don't know, there's all kinds of different theories. There's theories that people think that like Bran went back in time and Bran's actually like the Night King or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't like that one at all. I think Jon Snow's dying though. This
place has the stench.
The guy that writes the books, like he has no problem killing off characters, so it's really gonna be like some major people are gonna die. Oh, I also think, Luxier, thank you for the sub. I also think that Jaime is gonna kill Cersei's. That's the way it's gonna go, I think. Because when Cersei talks to that, like the witch or whatever, and the witch is like, all three of your kids are gonna die, and then your brother's gonna kill you. I think that she thinks it's gonna be Tyrion, but it's not gonna be Tyrion. It's actually gonna be Jaime. That's my major prediction anyways. Yeah, you think the Night King? Well, it's like a theory. It's like a fan theory, but I don't know. We'll have a tutorial on the... Yeah, I'm gonna make a build video on this character tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be controversial because people don't like kind of the way I built the skill tree.
I swear
but
Jon Snow will ride one dragon and fight.
I agree with that, Daniel. And thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, because he has Targaryen blood in him, so the dragons, what do you call it? The dragons like are calm around Targaryen blood, and since he is Targaryen, I do see him riding. I see him riding the big dragon, actually. Andreas, how's it going? I'm not sure how they're gonna deal with the undead dragon, though. I feel like that's gonna be... But why would he kill? I don't know. You gotta spend some time on YouTube. Check out the fan theories. I don't know. Don't know.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
You think? See, I don't think that they're just gonna take down the undead dragon with a dragon glass catapult. Like, I think that's just too easy. I think one of the dragons is gonna die trying to kill it.
Not even death can save you from me.
Jon Snow will live. What is dead may never die.
I agree. I agree, Matt. Jon Snow is gonna die. Like, everybody remembers the Red Wedding where just out of nowhere everybody frickin' died. Blue Caduceus. Gotta get that Grizz Caddy. 4 open sockets though, not 3. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem's the Night King. DC. 14 to life. Man, it's been a while since I've had a good Grand Charm. Cersei's gonna die by some dragon. She killed too many people. A dragon fire would be ironic. I hate her. She's my lead. Like, I can't stand her, but I think because everybody doesn't like her, that's why they're not going to kill her off. That's what I think anyways. I can't stand her. Like, it seems like she always, in the end, always comes out on top. Like with the High Sparrow thing, and she just always seems to just come out on top. And it just rubs me the wrong way. I hate it. The Hound, yeah. That would be a good battle. The Hound. Yeah, but who would you think? Arya, she might kill. Maybe she'll kill Cersei's. That's a good point, actually. There's theories that she's. You hated the High Sparrow thing. Yeah, I hated it too, but I liked it at the end when like the whole tower blew up. That was kind of a cool way to end it, but. Ooh, we got a Ral rune. But the thing was, though, is that they like brainwashed the kid, right? And the kid was all about the old gods or whatever. So he was, I don't know. I just recently rewatched the Battle of the Bastards too. I watched that with my wife. I get so claustrophobic when I watch that, when I rewatch that the battle. Like when they have them all in the circle and they're like, you know, pushing them in with the horses or whatever. And like I literally get claustrophobic watching it, and I'm like sitting, chilling out at the couch, and I just ugh. T-Bone, you can do whatever you want in single player, man. If you want to hero edit yourself a torch and an anti-charm because you're playing vanilla single player, like that's, I don't, do whatever you want to, man. It's in single player, man, you make up the rules. I think the Cersei's will hold Jones with the knife. And voila, John is 75 fire res, Captain lives. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's a good one. That's funny. 75 fire res, Jon Snow lives. Later, Def Q. Thank you for the kind words, man. Means a lot. Appreciate it. Damn, you're doing the Holy Grail without Pluggy? That's a lot of muling, a lot of headache. But you make up the rules, man. The Icy Dragon has hotter fire too. Yeah, I feel like the Undead Dragon is at least taking down... It's at least taking down one more real dragon. Or maybe the dude will... Maybe, like, they'll kill off all the dragons, I don't know. The guy hasn't even... He hasn't even written the book yet. They're like, he gave them, like, guidelines on how the story's gonna go, but the book's actually not even written yet, so... He's actually stopped writing the books, and he's writing, like, prequel books now, which... It's funny, because my wife is, like... He's, like, an 80-year-old author, and my wife's so pissed off, because... She's like, no, he's gonna die before he finishes the frickin' series, which could happen. Christian, you can't find chance cards? I can't find Hotspurs. But I'm also farming in hell. So farming in hell for Hotspurs is probably not the most efficient way of doing it. I'm kind of hoping it just drops along the way. The only way I'll go back to normal, to do normal farming, is if I like get all the items, but currently at 20 items, so got a ways to go yet. Yeah, Amrune hype. I've been on like the world's longest dry streak. Unless you count the Ethereal Stonecrusher, but it is off the Eth Grail, but I don't... Just give me a damn Death Fathom or a D-Web or something. I feel like I've earned it. D2HD? I don't think that they're ever going to do a remaster Freyberg. I really don't think. Especially with like the whole Diablo Immortal thing. Don't think it's going to happen. Later, Llama. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Thanks for saying hi. I've heard nothing. Just gotta keep grinding. Glaive. WoW Classic this summer? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that they would make enough money off of it for it to be worth their time. That's what I think anyways, but... I feel like if they just focus their efforts on Diablo 4, that they'll just make more money. And obviously they're very focused on generating profits like any company because of the Diablo Immortal fiasco. They just want to get into the mobile game market. Pedro, corpse explosion radius is 17.3 yards. That's the radius on it. Trident. Eth. Not Eth. Yeah, phone games are okay. They're just... Like, I've talked about it before. I don't have an issue with them making a phone game. I think that they're choosing of where and when and how to introduce the game. The phone game, that's where I think that they really screwed up and really pissed off a lot of people. That's my thoughts anyways. Rob, you can post it in the Discord if you want to join it if you're not already on it, but I got it set so that only moderators can post links in the chat, so... They see the new Alien for smartphones? No, I didn't. It's some, like a alien, like Sigourney Weaver alien? Is that what we're talking about?
This place has the
What do I need? What do you mean, Lister? What do I need? Fatigue, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate it.
I am overburdened.
No Schaefer's yet? I think I'm on almost 10 unique legendary mallets now. Vacheroy, so... Comes with the territory.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, my drops have probably been no better, Charlie. I've been on a really, really, really long dry spell in Diablo 2. Outside of like the last month and a half, I've dropped really like one good facet, that's it. And I didn't even drop the facet in the pits for the competition. There's Greaves. Get the Grand Charm. Read his Strength. Elrune. Nothing else. Ghost Spear. Ghost Spear, not even Eth. Yeah, I got the Eth Stone Crusher, but that's more like if you really, really want the Eth Grail, which I do want to get Eth Grail. It's just I want those good items first. Super.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to you too, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, Super. Appreciate it, buddy. First two Alien movies, yeah. I really like the second one. The second one's my favorite one of the series. I should get some revives. First one's okay. It's just, the second one's a lot better, I think. Gabriel, yeah, I saw the video, man. I don't really know what to say other than I just think it's kind of sad, and I think he needs help. That's about it. Come on, Pits. Cryptic Sword. think it's just because Alien 1 was so old of a movie. Anderson Silva, thank you for subscribing. Are you the real Anderson Silva who won so many UFC titles? I highly doubt it, but thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Sigma. Right on, Pop Soda. Andreas Jonas, thank you for the sub. Keeping the sub train. Do I understand Devoid? No, I don't. I'm not Polish. People think I'm Polish, but I'm not. Probably because I tell people that I'm not Polish, and then my moderators go, "Oh no, yeah, he is Polish." Oh, Dabrowski, yeah. If you're gonna make a stream making fun of me, you should at least use the right name. Dabrowski. DJ Waters 21, and yeah, you know. Was I a Bret Hart fan growing up? No, not really. Not really. That works too. Diskrubski. You can call me whatever. It's all good. Critique, I'd have to talk to him and see what's going on. I'm totally down to do another one if he wants to do one. They're super fun. It's just hard getting everyone's schedule to align. That's the biggest issue with it.
I still believe in the GGs. Next 3 runs guaranteed or my money back. Face with tears of joy.
Alright. Next 3 runs. Materials confirmed. Thank you, Griffin. FL Pilski. Felchski. What's up, Heretic? Rob McNeil. Good to see all you guys.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Zod was there? Yeah, BS. It was an Eth rune. No way I missed a Zod rune. Oh, Charlie, you didn't know? You missed it all out? You missed out on all the exciting Diablo 2 community drama? Pretty exciting stuff. Phase Bladder. Jack, what's the res roll on that Hodo? I don't know anything about ladder prices, so I'm guessing for an ohm rune it had to have rolled pretty good on the res, right? Heretic, you get magic fine with a whirlwind barb. It won't be like as good as a pit circuit, but you could use Enigma, and if you wanted to, like War Travelers, and you could rock like 2 griefs, and yeah, you could definitely MF with a barb. Yeah, there was this guy with a bow necro and Act 5 merc. That's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like I said, it's just kind of a sad. Reopen socket Cryptic Axe, and it's Eth. Too much weapon swapping? Yeah, it is a lot to master really good with a pit circuit, but
This place has the stench of demons.
Like it's like, you know, teleporting, switching, howling, going back to your main hand, or, you know, berserking, horking. Like there's a lot to the character, and then especially when you play that character and you stream at the same time, like there's a lot going on. But there's actually a decent amount going on with this character as well. But between like teleporting, amp damage, bow and spear, and then switching to corpse explosion. Or it's up to you if you want to watch it or not. It's just more sad and depressing than anything. I'm not a master at H-Gen. H-Gen is probably my worst character because I play it the least. I don't really like it either. The constant skill swapping and stuff, and it's okay like mass mass like AoE mobs. It's not too bad, but it's annoying when you're like repositioning yourself and teleporting to try and take out a single monster. It's just annoying trying to telly stomp. Definitely a really good character at it. It's just not, I don't really enjoy playing it too much. Martial arts assassin? It's a balance between boring and, yeah, pretty much Christian. It is like an amazing chaos farming character, but I do enjoy the assassin. Yeah, it's a fun character to play, the trap assassin. Like if you wanna see a really dialed character playing the Hammerden, BT Neanderthal, if you check him out, he's a Diablo 2 streamer on Twitch. He is phenomenal at the Hammerden, like just absolutely phenomenal. And then he's got like telekinesis ring too for like telekinesis charges that he uses on the seal portals, and he's just like so incredibly fast and good at playing the character. It's crazy. There, I went to my weapon switch again. Or gauntlets, Warfork, Amrune. Come on, game. Oh yeah, Christian, he's unreal at the Hammerden. He's amazing at all Magic Fighting characters. Like he's one of the best Diablo 2 players, I think. But
This place has the stench.
with the Hammerden specifically, yeah, just freaking phenomenal. Later, Yoshi. Thank you for coming by to say hi, buddy. I appreciate it. Breastplate. Have I had declone? Actually, the last time I was playing Bone Necro, I did have declone spawn. That's how I got my 19. I got this Annie right here. 1919-7 Annie. That's how I found it. But I'd never done like a summon necro or never really used a necro before to kill declone, so it's kind of funny. Did like an on the fly bone necro declone kill. Critique, I don't really necessarily prefer it. I'm just like to play all different characters, so I do want to make a build video on this character, so I just want to kind of get a little bit somewhat dialed with the character, and then when I make a build video on a character, I like to be like relatively familiar with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to like talk about a character that I don't play very well. That makes sense. Plus, I also don't have a D-web yet, so. And I could rock this exact build, but then just get an insight merc and respec my skill tree and run poison, but are you able to use Berserk from Passion when in bear form? I don't think so. Pretty sure you can't. Because you can't use Berserk when you're in werewolf form with Wolf Howl, so I don't see how it would change. How's the Kick Assassin coming? 0 progress. 0 progress. I haven't even started to make that character yet. AKA Maxwell, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. Channel support means a lot. Thank you. Oakberry, you don't need maxed res at all for a Pendlezerker. The only time having low res kind of sucks with the Pendlezerker is when he has the Holy Shock aura. That kind of sucks a little bit then, but other than that, I mean, you usually kill him so quick. It's like you teleport Howl, everything, you know, scatters, you berserk him and item find, and it's over, right? So you don't really need to worry about max res. I might actually finish off stream doing some Pendlezerking.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Yeah, well, hardcore is different. If you're playing hardcore, you're gonna want to keep your reses max. But the thing is, if you're rocking, you're highly likely you're using like a whiz spike combination on switch, so you're gonna have maxed res anyways. When you teleport to him, it's just when you switch to your main hand, you won't have maxed res, but. Christian, he despises me too, buddy. I haven't had a good Pendle drop. Well, I guess I did drop a Corona and Ethereal Tomb Reaver, or sorry, Ethereal Reaper's Toll, but that was like 2 months ago. That was back in November that I dropped that. Maul. Thresh Socket can drop more stuff though. Like, Thresh Socket has a monster level of 84 versus monster level of 86 for Pendle, so I'm losing my voice. So any TC87 that has a quality level of 84 and below, Thresh Socket can drop, but Pendle can drop more because he has a monster level of 86, so man, I did 1,000 Thresh Socket runs for fun, and I got Grizz Caddy, so that was the best drop out of 1,000 runs. Yeah, he can drop. For some reason, I always thought D-Web was a quality level of 86, but it turns out it's not. You need a Grizz Caddy, Oni? Good for like 2 things. A check mark on the Grail and a werebear. That's like the only thing it's good for. And you need 4 open socket, which I only have a damn 3 open socket. Yeah, exactly. Grizz Caddy, Fireclaw, werebear form, yes, that's why I wanted 3 open sockets, or 4 open sockets so bad. I've only ever found 1 off of Thresh socket, and it was 3 open sockets, so.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Alder's set is going to be the hardest to force. What are you missing for Alder's? Just the armor? The body armor? Because Alder's is like the easiest set to collect. It's just like the Shadow Plate is kind of the only hard thing, but even then it's not really that hard. Jeez, I'm gonna die reading chat. You can use a white phase blade with shells instead of Grizz Caddy. I didn't think about that, FLP. I guess that would work. And since the majority of your damage is coming from fire anyways, that would work, actually. Man, I should actually... But the Grizz Caddy's more damage, though. Or it's more physical damage, but... Guess it wouldn't really matter. I should, check out some breakpoints and do some theory crafting. 3 open socket, Barb Helm worth socketing Rainmaker. You can make Delirium out of that if you want to. If you really want the 5 bow helm, but like a 5 bow helm is really only useful for pre-buffing to get extra battle orders points. It's not really a helmet that you wear all the time, if that makes sense. Like the helmet you're gonna be wearing all the time is like, you know, G face or Ariad's face, like one of those two. So if you have the wealth to make a delirium out of it to get 5 bow because you want the extra health, then go ahead. But if you're like, if you want to use the Istrun towards something else that's more valuable, then you should make the rune word, or use the Istrun for whatever else, right? If you want to make CTA or whatever. Jimmy, what's up, buddy? Try not to get fired, but who cares? Don't get fired because of me. Don't get fired because of me. But I got to... want to try and hit 92 and then do some Pidzerkin, or Pindlezerkin for a little bit. Burnt your last rune on Istit Aussie. There you go, Oni. 80 magic fine. Read all sorcerer skills. People forget that it actually gives you a big defense boost as well, which is kind of cool. Resistances, mana after kill. It's such a good item. We just didn't have the random teleport. Fire because of Bone Necro. Everybody hates on the Bone Necro. I don't know why. It's so good. Bone Spear just does no damage, man. Such a good build. Yeah, Charlie, like I said, it's just sad. That's really the only way you can describe it. It's sad and unfortunate. It's really the 2 words that I would use to describe it. Please do one run without casting Bone Spear. Never. I'm not going to prove that the Bone Spear... I'm not going to prove that the Bone Necro sucks. Why would I do that? Maybe I'll do some Chaos runs. Do some Chaos runs for fun. There's an XP shrine there too. Ugh, my nose is itchy. Star Hunter, I'm good. How are you? Oh no, he's immune to physical. Gotta take him out with magic damage. Do a cow run. Look at that. Players 3 chaos farming. Oh, you know what? I gotta get some revives going here. Richard, you found an rune? Frickin' mana burn, man. Frickin' mana burn. My res is so brutal that any elemental damage, like the fire damage, is killing me. I should probably be rocking like 75 and Amara's Kaleidoscope or something to get my res boosted up, but whatevs. Roy, I'm using the pluggy mod, so I use the shared stash space. That's how I transfer. That's how I mule items between characters. And if you're just playing on vanilla single player, you can use Go Mule. That's how you transfer. Level 85 at what? Level 85 spinner area?
Not even death can save you from me.
Come on, summons! Now we gotta do a 5-minute bail. 5-minute Diablo kill, sorry. Why single player, not Battle.net? I prefer single player. I just do. You thought I had map hack? No, in single player you always have the same map, so it's like a common theme. People think I'm using map hack, but make a spinning wheel. Like that's actually a cool idea, Drew. I don't know how you would do that though. Is bone better than poison? No, poison's better for sure. I just playing bone for fun. Oh, you thought I was Roxy. Come on, you thought I was using map hack? That's funny. No map hack for me. I don't like the chaos summons. But the way they stack on each other, I don't get as good, like it's better using these small guys because they don't all stack up when I'm teleporting, if that makes sense. repair my body armor. Human hide gloves, not F. I'll use a Ral rune in a second. Chin, not F. Oak Bear, I got... All I did was I played like the initial day. I was gonna do a little bit more magic finding, but I just had an assassin, so literally we just did a 8-man push to Hellbale, and that was it. Was it? Thank you, T-Bone, for the super chat. I appreciate it, man.
Not even death can save you from me.
Still seeking Storm Shield and Shaco. Found T-Stroke, Vamp Gaze area its face, Hawes. 2 Barktics for my MA Sin, Arcane's Valor, T-Gods, Dungos, in a day or two.
This place has the stench of demons.
Keep giving her, T-Bone. Why do I want the Venom Grip? Just for the Ethereal Grail. The crazy, trying to find every item in its ethereal version. So now I just, whenever I drop uniques, I check to see if they're ethereal.
I am overburdened.
Uniques that I already have. Waitful, I don't know if anyone in chat has a Battle.net. I don't know if they have a Battle.net account or not. Ooh, T-Bone. Thank you for the membership. The longer you're a member, the bigger your D gets, T-Bone. Remember that. But thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Shale rune. God dang it.
May the eternal light
Two-star,
shine
Chris,
upon
right?
you and
Exactly.
your descendants for what you've done this day. The continued
Look at all those
survival
Ds
of
in chat.
mankind is your legacy. Above all else, you have earned a rest from this endless battle. This place has the stench of demons about it.
Leandro, what's up, buddy? How much FHR do you need on a Necro? Necro has better FHR breakpoints than a Sorceress does. I'm rocking 86, which I don't know how many frames that is, but the only reason I'm rocking 86 is purely just because of my one skiller and my Ethereal Sandstorm treks. If I didn't have a 12 FHR Poison and Bone skiller, I just would be rocking the 60 from, or the 55 from Spirit, and then whatever, however many small terms it is. I think it's the same. I think it's, look at that, 2 rares. Can you guys confirm? Is it 60 and 86? Or is it higher? I know that like the breakpoints you get a faster frame recovery, like in general. The Necro has faster FHR breakpoints, but Elchi, you got a burr rune? From Nilly? Oh, it's 56 and 86. Okay. Thank you, Murder Unplug. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm rocking... The only reason I'm rocking 86 is purely because of the skiller, and I wanted to use my Sandstorm treks, but if you wouldn't, or if you don't have that, you can just go for 56 is totally fine, because 56 is a faster breakpoint than 60 on a Sorceress. Circletta, and we'll check out the Superior Monarch. T-Bone, I want to redo all my emotes, so I will eventually. I want to get better emotes. And I'm working on a better stream layout too. All that stuff is coming up, so definitely want to constantly improve the stream. No, new layout is not up yet. Superior Monarch. Ah, rip. Should I make rhyme out of that? A 15 enhanced defense? You know what? I'll make a rhyme out of that just for the sake of... I don't know why you'd use a rhyme, but... 15 enhanced defense and 12 durability. Just need a shale and an Ethrune. Yeah, Oakbear. Nilithak is... when I did the 1,000 Nilithak runs, I died not like all over the place, but I did die a decent amount with like, you know, 5 or 6 times with a 5k health Wind Druid. Those freaking bug Tomb Vipers, man. It has nothing to do with his corpse explosion. It's the bug damage from the Tomb Vipers is just insanity. Dan Schwart, what's up? They are, man. Well, Blizzard says it's supposed to be like that, but there's no way. There's no way it is. Drew, okay, you should send me the emotes, man. But they have to be 200 by 200. 200 by 200 pixels. They can't, like, that's the spec that they have to be to upload. BitX. Depends on what I do with my inventory. I could get 300 if I had a really nice pair of Sandstorm, or had a really nice pair of War Travelers, but I'm using Sandstorm Treks currently. Just PNG, or whatever you call it. Oh, my frickin' Merc, man.
Good day.
Alivaro, nothing, man. Well, I guess I shouldn't say nothing. Ethereal Stonecrusher. That's like the big find today. Lane skiller, Christian? Rasmus, how's it going? Amuletta. Junk. You know, I've never found a good rare amulet. Like, I've never found like a 2 to Paladin skills, you know, 10 FCR, like 15 all res. Never found a rare amulet like that.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Doc, I've crafted hundreds of amulets. Hundreds. I've got a couple decent caster amulets, but I don't have... I've never made a 220, ever. No, but I don't mean on this character FLP, I mean like in general. I've never found... Like all the rare amulets on my sorceress that I've ever found, never found a good one.
D. Brunsky, can you explain to the viewers the Tomb Viper bug, attack, etc., and how to avoid it? By standing still and waiting 5 to 10 seconds after it dissipates.
That or just don't teleport or move. Or save and exit whenever the snakes come. Those are like the best ways to do it. Ooh, 7 MF. That's a nice one. There, one more MF. 7 MF plain skiller. FLP bot will explain it. To be honest, I don't actually like 100% fully even like it's damage over frame. I don't even know how much it is. It's damage over frame, so it's like, you know, 25 damage. I'm just picking like an arbitrary number, but it's over a frame, so it's like in 1 second you get hit with that 25 damage like 25 times, and that's why it's just such crazy amounts of damage, is because it's per frame damage, not per second damage. And since at least that's my understanding of it, it's, if anybody wants to correct me, that's fine. It's just usually an area that I never farm, like, unless I need keys. Ooh, water box. Right from the chest. 62 to life. I have a pair of 64s, so. $23/20? Yeah, I have 64s. I have 64s, Jack. Well, look, I'll show you. I got 64s right here, so. 64 life. I just want my 65.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Jack, if I find griffins, I'll use Enigma for the sorceress for the body armor, because it's still easy to hit 117 because griffins gives you so much FCR. So if anything, I'll actually have a net gain of experience, because Enigma will give me like 98 MF versus the 50 on Shaco. So yeah, I'll actually have more MF on my light sorceress when I get griffins. Which is kind of backwards, but you'd think, like, I mean, you'd think Shaco's better, but what are the runes for white? I don't even know offhand. I can check my stash and I can tell you, because I have a white wand in my stash, but P-Topaz Shaco? Oh yeah, okay, I have a faceted Shaco, sorry, that's why I was thinking. My current Shaco is faceted with a 5/5, so it only has 50 MF. Yeah, I guess if you have a perfect Topaz in your Shaco, yeah, you'd only lose like, you'd only gain like 25, sorry. That's correct. Sean S, thank you for the sub, man, appreciate it. Okay guys, I'll be back in 1 minute. Just gotta grab my phone charger. My phone's gonna die. Give me 1 sec. Found a griffin. Yeah, as soon as I find griffins, game self-destructs.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Pizza delivery? No, I just want to grab my phone. I should have it with me in case the wife texts me or something. Just a nice thing to have. Omer, I will maybe Zod a Griffins if it's perfect minus 20 light res, perfect plus 15 lightning damage, and perfect 200 defense. If I literally get all of that, then I'll Zod it, but that's the only way. Doc, did I miss a sub? Oh, sorry. Anybody know his name? Give him a shout out. Yeah, I dropped a Zod rune like almost a year ago. Quite a while ago. Dropped on the Wind Druid, so Wind Druid, the pits, random carver, fired out a tornado and it like went off screen and it hit the carver. You can hear the rune drop sound too, and then I got it, so it's pretty funny. V, thank you for the sub. DP, what do I say about the drama? It's skewed misinterpretation from somebody who has a learning disability, and it's just sad. And it's just whatever. That's really all I can say about it. Well, forgot you got 2 Zod runes with 4 Cham runes, man. 4 Cham is 2 Zods, so you're good.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Yeah, save the drama for reality TV, exactly. Save it for Big Brother. You see? But Charlie, it's not disability. He literally admits it, that he has a learning disability. And it's not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like that's where a lot of it's coming from, and that's why I said it is bad, and it just needs help. I'm not saying it as an insult. I'm just saying it as like it's the truth. Doc, I don't really mind Vex rune or Gold rune because I just look at it as half a Vex. So, cube it up, make a Vex rune to make a Hodo, or you can use Gull to make a Death. So it's not entirely useless, but it's the same way I look at like a Sur rune. I look at it as half a Burr. Doesn't bother me if I get one. And I actually like finding Cham runes because you can stick them in a mercenary helmet for cannot be frozen. Yeah, I don't mind Cham runes.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Might archers. Might archers. Naticism archers. Get my Merc tier hills. I have a 20 damage reduction, 20 DR, perfect life leech, ethereal vamp gaze, and I put a Chamron in it, so the Merc has 20 DR, cannot be frozen. And I use that sometimes with Fortitude. It's a pretty cool combo. Like, he still gets good damage, survivability, cannot be frozen. And then you combine that with like Fortitude for damage. The only thing is he attacks like a little bit slower than he would if he was using Andariels, but since most of the bases I use are Threshers, it's not really too big a deal. It really suffers if you're using like a CV, but Thresher's like the fastest base, so it's not a huge We're not rocking max block though, T-Bone. That's the problem. Softcore. There's that Eth rune. Need to get a shale. Need a shale rune. The items that you use, there's so much different on softcore than hardcore.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Charlie, you lost your D? That's not good, man. Yeah, but I passed up the shale before I found the crazy monarch that I'm gonna make a junk rhyme in. Twisted Films, nah, found an ethereal stonecrusher today. Duel.
Not even death can save you from me.
If you can beat this donation, then Brunski's chance to find griffins increases. Bring it on, gangstas, get that donation train going. Smiling face with sunglasses.
Thank you, Stoner. And Twisted Films, thank you guys.
Have you found anything good today?
Just the stonecrusher, buddy. That's it. I think chat gave up years ago on me ever finding griffins. Just a myth. It's not a troll nest, it's a 15 enhanced defense, 12 durability, superior monarch that I found. Thorin, I've kind of already talked about it. It's just one-sided story that's just not really accurate, and it's just kind of sad. I mean, if I wanted to, I could sit and like pick holes and show how everything is not actually what it was and stuff like that, but I don't care. I really don't care. T-Bone Necromancer is good. It's a fun character. Not my favorite, but it's fun.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Peter, yeah, going for the Holy Grail. If you type in !Grail, you'll get my Grail status. I'm currently at 20 items left. Kind of missing a lot of the really big ones right now.
Not even death can save you from me.
Brunski, are you beginning to enjoy the Necromancer more? Also, would you consider trying a Phoenix Strike, Lightning Claw, Sin?
I might make a Phoenix assassin build or whatever in the future. I'll probably do a Trapson video first before I do that, though. Campbell, I believe it's Control M shuts off the annoying menu music. Pretty sure it's Control M. Maybe it's Control something and then it shuts it off, but yeah. It's super freaking annoying. It's so loud too, the menu music. So it's just, it's like the first thing I do when I do a new Diablo 2 install. Control F4. Pretty sure it's Control M. Pretty sure. Rail room, baby. Am and Ort, small charm. Poison damage. That's what Stoner always does. Throws down the gauntlet challenge. How's it going, Camden? Sean, Chris, yeah, you can play an open battle net anytime you want. What are these? Oh yeah, those are lifers. Okay, so MF, Ral rune. There, I just need a Shale rune. Shale F, that Superior Monarch.
This place has the stench of demons.
T-Bone, Nightbot link to your Grail? You'd have to ask a moderator to post your Grail. Oh woo! Oh woo, oh woo. What's up, bud? Splendor's 3 open socket rune word, isn't it? Pretty sure Splendor's 3. The only reason I'm making Rhyme is just because it's Shale and F, super cheap, and I found a 15-12 base. That's literally the only reason why. I'm not making it. I don't even know where I would use it. Like, I was using Rhyme on a Pit Circuit for a little bit, but I made it in a Tower Shield because it's a better base, less strength requirement, and a good block rate. But I don't know where I would use it. Maybe on a Pindle Javazon. Even then, like if I was running a hardcore Pindle Javazon, I'd probably want to make a forested Monarch. That's probably the setup I would run. Is Splendor? Oh, Splendor's 2 open sockets? I thought Splendor was 3 for some reason. I don't know why I thought it was 3. Splendor's Ethlum. Okay, thank you, Matt. Jack, if I was gonna make a faceted Javazon shield, I would be in a J mod. I wouldn't make it in a plain 4 open socket base. Ooh, Umrune. That's kind of a cool drop from the chest. You know what? I have all kinds of Umrunes though. I don't even need it. Oak Bear. Did I say forested J mod? I meant forested, just a forested, like a forested plain Monarch is what I meant. My bad.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Stoner. Sorry, Sanctuary's 3. Okay, alright, Sanctuary's 3. Rare Death Shroud.
Alright, fine, how's this as the base donation to beat? Thinking face.
Oh god. Funny, Stoner. Thank you, buddy, I appreciate it. What's up, Chris? Oh, there's the Shale rune. Amjon, yes. I'm currently playing single player using the Pluggy add-in mod. And the mod basically just gives you infinite stash space. Look at that. Dead. Ladder only rune words, Torch and Annie, and a couple other like quality of life features. Oh, we'll beat it.
Not even death can save you from me.
Beat.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, you could absolutely use, you could absolutely do Ubers with the Summon Necro.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Oh my god, Griffin. Thank you. Thank you, Griffin. That's very generous, man. Thank you. Wow.
Ahem. What now?
Griffin lays down the gauntlet. What's up, Whiskey Jack? Flash Gordon? Any new viewers, stream viewers today? It's good to see you guys. Okay, thank you, Hasbeam. Yeah, Control M. Okay, I knew it was something like that. Spencer Spearin, becoming a channel member. Thank you, dude.
Death can save you from me.
Oh god.
I'm at $55 now. What now, foo?
Holy crap. Thank you, Stoner, and thank you for the membership, Spencer. The longer you're a member, the bigger your D gets, Spencer. Remember that. It's a true story. But thank you, everybody, guys. Chat, donators, viewers, everybody. Thank you. Oh. T-Bone. Bidding war. Oh my god, guys. Thank you, T-Bone. God, you guys know how to put a smile on my face. Thank you.
Not even death can save you from me.
D. Brunsky, please use some of this money to spoil your wife.
I will. I always do.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Thank you. Where's Chris Luce? Oh. Oh. You guys are way too nice. Way too generous. You guys can go for whatever number you want. I just want to make it clear that any form of support, I appreciate it. That people that just watch and then they you know, can't give money, that's fine. Like, that's totally fine. Today was not a good day drop-wise, though. We're working on trying to fix that. Full-time streaming, yeah. Thank you, Stoner, again.
Okay, now I'm at 61, face with raised eyebrow.
I love how she, the way she pronounces emoticons. It's freaking hilarious. Thank you, Lister. Ooh, ding ding ding.
Every little bit helps even if I'm broke.
Forgot, is this... Thank you, Lister. I appreciate it, guys. New members, Spencer, all the super chatters, thank you so much, guys. You're so generous. Is this the most donation stream ever? No, the most donation stream I've ever had was a member named...
Not even death can save you.
Oh, never mind. Never
Y'all
mind.
want some of this? Bring it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, there's like a small charm on the ground that I'm forgetting. Griffin! You're too kind, thank you. Yeah, we're getting close now, but there's this crazy guy, nice guy, Chris. He's giving me like over $1,000, so... But yeah, I don't know. Any form of donation is incredible. Thank you, guys. Drinking that good. Yeah, Amateur, you're the #1 donator. There's the chatters and then donators. 2 different ways you can... Okay, what do we do now, guys? I'm level 90 Necro, so... You guys want me to play a different character for a little bit? Maybe do some Pendle Zirkin? Maybe we'll do some Pendle Zirkin. Scott, if I would... Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of legitimate female streamers, though. Well. Shale F. There's a nice rhyme. Junk Gloves. Junk Charm. Okay, so let's rock some... We'll do some Pendle Zirkin for the last little bit.
Not even death can save you.
Thank you, Twisted.
Alright, if we're going for a record, then I want a piece of it.
Thank you, Twisted. Wait, battle orders 3. Yep. How much to get the Bishibashi? We decided Bishibashi wasn't a thing that we were gonna. We gotta make it something else. Like, I should go to players 1. I don't want to do a man versus stream, but I thought of like some way of maybe like. Drew mentioned something about like choosing the area and the character and that kind of thing. I thought something like that would kind of be fun, but I don't know how I would implement it yet. Why do you guys want... You want to see me drop Griffins, but at the same time, you guys want me to farm Bishibashi. It's like total backwards. Like, it doesn't... I'm never gonna drop Griffins off of Bishibashi. Nipple stream? No nipple stream today. Oh, Stoner. OMG.
Not even death can save you from me.
Got ya a beat now, beaming face with smiling eyes.
There we go, Stoner. I think Stoner's got the biggest D in chat, I think. so many Ds. I got blue Ds, I got green Ds, I got my purple Ds, and I got my red Ds. And eventually you get the turquoise D, and then there's the golden D, but the golden D is 2 years. 2 years to get that thing. Come on, Pindle. Jesus.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, look, Rich. Stoner's got a red D. There's the green Ds, blue Ds, green Ds, purple Ds. And the final level is the, I call it the golden D, but it's pretty hard to get the golden D. 2 years. Does that mean infection? I don't know what it means. Everybody wants to be the big D gang. Whoa, 5 NATO. 5 NATO. Ah, it's not colored. Mr. Germani, that's kind of bad luck, bud, but at least you got a Sir rune. It's half a burr, so half a burr. Jay, anybody can be a member. You just have to be, or sorry, anyone can have a D. It's a member. It's like the same way that like Twitch subscribers have like a badge or whatever. It's just YouTube's version of a Twitch sub. What room would you, Sir? The only ones I can think of off the top of my head are Eternity and Last Wish, but Sir is mostly just used to cube up to Burr, because it's 2 Sir runes is a Burr, so you just look at it as half a Burr rune. Oh, Pride, Hand of Justice. Okay, all right. Those are 2 other ones that, okay. 2 other ones. Oh, Bramble. Okay, there you go, guys. There you go. I have almost 700 MF on the Pindle Barb. The Necro from earlier had 250. My work requires what? Oh yeah, wind. Wind is, what is wind? Sir L or L Sir or something? It's so useless, I don't even. Circletta. Forgot, I'm trying, buddy. I am trying. I'm really trying to get a good drop here. Been like a month and a half. Okay, so Circletta. Oh yeah, I already have 4 in there. Yeah, Jack, we're going for... I want to try and get like either 250 or 500. I don't know. The odds are that even 500 circlets, I might not even get anything good. I think I'm almost at 100, so Nearly halfway. What's up, Rincewind? Oh, Jay. Rare sacred armor. Jay coming in with a membership. Welcome to the Big D gang, Jay. The longer you're a member for, the bigger your D gets. Remember that. It's a true story. And enjoy your emotes, which I'm going to be updating them soon, guys. So Costas, GG on the jaw room, bud. GG. Good to have a big line. The first time I ever talked about the whole D thing, it was kind of funny because I was like, oh man, I just got these members, and I'm like, I had this idea that the longer someone's a member, I thought maybe I would just make the D bigger, you know, just to show like, so someone who's been a member for a long time has like a bigger D or whatever. And then chat was like, looked at me and they're like, so the longer you're a member, the bigger your D gets. And then I looked at him like, yeah, man, you get a bigger D the longer you, whatever. And then I realized after the fact that I was like, oh man, big Ds or whatever, and it literally made no sense. So anyways, it just made me look like an idiot, and I realized after. Griffin, holy cow.
Not even death can save you from me.
Let's just make this a nice round $200 total.
How's the BMW, Griffin? He just bought a BMW recently. Easier for counting purposes? Yeah. Yeah. Where's Kozakon? Yeah, I don't know where Kozakon is. Ray J, if you type in !Discord, you'll get the link to my grail list, but I currently have 20 items left.
I am overburdened.
Currently at 20 items. Or no, it says 21, but I found another one. It's actually 20, and I'm just gonna update it once I get my next like big GG drop. Ring. Pressure's not F. Ginger, it's not even true. It's literally not true. It's like a one-sided story. And I just feel bad for him. There's no point in me making a video or whatever. It's so like inaccurate and wrong. There's just not a point of me even wasting time trying to illustrate what the truth is. It's just so stupid. Girl trying to put gas in a Tesla? Oh god.
I am over.
Atomic mask. Avnado! Put it this way. He made a Javelin video, a Javazon video, and then he got upset because somebody else made a Javazon video. So, like...
Can I help you?
that right there explains it. Like, how do you even rationally, like, respond to something like that? You can't. It's not possible. It's like the Diablo 2 god that says everybody owes him or something or whatever. It's just, how do you even respond to it? Light-plated boots. I don't know, Ginger. Like I said, somebody from Discord, he works at a place to help with like mental health counseling or whatever. He's on my Discord. He reached out to help, but I don't know if anything will happen out of it. Probably not. Ah! Not even colored. I just want to identify it. Screw it. Coronetta. Coronetta. You didn't reach out, Lister? Okay. So there you go. Lister is the guy in chat that works in the same city with like a mental health and whatever, counseling addictions or whatever, and he's trying to whatever. And I'm not, I think it's a real thing. Like, I think mental health is a real thing, and depression, it's all a real thing. I know it's just, it's not something I make fun of, but I'm not the person to help with that. We all know who Lister is. Lister's the man. Okay, guys, I gotta tell you something funny. FLP messages me on Discord this morning, and he goes, I'm doing 1,000 bail runs. So since I'm doing 1,000 bail runs, you have to do 1,000 Bishy runs. He's like, don't be a baby. And I'm like, come on, man. I don't want to do 1,000 Bishy or 1,000 Bishy runs. Right? That exactly, amateur. Why'd you change your name from Creative Mind T to Amateur Gaming? Don't be such a bitch about it. Yeah, exactly, Spence. So look at all my new Big D members. Oni, T-Bone, Jay, Spencer. I bet you 1,000 Bishy Run stream would be a 10 viewer stream. Because people would be like, why are you wasting your time farming such a useless super unique? Yeah, Art, I'm gonna go for another 45 minutes, do some pintle grinding. And then we're out. Ooh, another Coronetta. Machu's buys check. Thank you for the sub. I hope I didn't slaughter your name there. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. No grifts, buddy. I wish. I wish. Did I slaughter it? Was it a Polish name, FLP? Probably slaughtered it. Oh, let's ammo this. Sean, sorry I missed your question 4 times. I think it was version. I played a lot of version right before Synergies, so I don't know if that was 1.11 or 1.12, because when my parents bought me Diablo, I lived on a farm with no internet, so I was never able to upgrade the patch. So the patch that I always played on was, it had rune words, but it wasn't all the crazy 1.1 rune words, so maybe it was 1. Maybe it was 1. Okay, all right, version 109 was the version that I played for a long time on then. Because there was some select rune words, there wasn't like the infinity and stuff. High rune drops were extremely rare, and there was no synergies. But not like way back in 1.08 or whatever. And I never played online either. Like I said, I grew up on a frickin' farm with no internet, so never played Battle.net, none of that stuff. It was literally, I played single player.
Not in town.
Played single player when I wasn't a YouTuber, and I still play single player now.
Not even death
Lister!
can save you from me.
Starting donation train for Griffins.
Oh, gee. But I don't think I ever found anything higher than like a frickin' pole rune. Like all the single player finds, like his rune words were so much more rare prior to 1.13 that I might have found like a Mal rune maybe, but I never found like an Ist, an Ohm, or Gull, or nothing like that. Because I think a Vex rune back then was like a Zod rune is now. It's just insanity. Thousand Hephisto runs. I'm preferring a lot of my human bot projects that I'm doing now. I want them to be level 85 areas. I don't want them to be areas that can't drop me something I don't need for the Grail. Swaya.
Not even death can save you from me.
At Stoner's Bliss, crippling depression.
Thank you, Matt. The super unique Snapchitter, he's actually bugged, so he can't drop higher than treasure class 78, so he's actually a waste of time. If he was like Pindle, I would run him, but for whatever reason, he's bugged, doesn't drop higher than TC 78 items, so he's a waste of time. T-Bone, thank you for the super chat.
I got Highland Goatskin Bible for Christmas.
Highland Goatskin Bible. Interesting. Yeah, like Scott, if he wasn't bugged, he would be the coolest. If he wasn't bugged, I would have already done him 1,000 runs, because that's a really cool, like, he's a cool super unique. He's kind of like Pindle, but yeah. If he was the way he was supposed to be, I would have already done 1,000 run project.
I need mine.
That's the reason why I did Thresh Socket, was because Thresh Sockets can still drop some good stuff if you're lucky, and he's something different, but...
Not even death can save you from me.
Hopefully Blizzard fixes Snapchip bug in.
Yeah. Good. I don't think they'll even make it 1.15, but who knows, maybe. Phase Bletta, we know what that is. We know what the phase Bleta is. Can't be Azarath, so not even excited. Elizabeth Kren, no Griffins yet. Dropped an Eth Stonecrusher though. Eth Stonecrusher. That's it, man. No high runes. But we did get level 91 on the Necro. Or 90, sorry. Like, I don't know why they would make it 1.15. Like, the only reason they made the 1.14 patch was compatibility on modern day PCs. That's the only reason. They didn't actually change anything with the game. Like because I'm playing on 1.13 because that's what I have to have for Pluggy. It's identical to. Ooh, ready? 5 NATO! 2 to Hurricane. Just call you Lizzie? Okay, I will. Are you a girl? One of the 0.5% of female viewers? 99.5% male.
Not even death can save you from me.
D. Brunsky, you'd be surprised how much work Blizz needs, especially on the macOS version of D2. Glitchy graphics, can't move cursor when opening menu, etc.
Yeah, I don't have Mac, so I've never played Diablo on Mac, but it wouldn't surprise me that there'd be glitches with it.
I am overburdened.
Why do people even buy Macs, man? I don't know. It's the same way with, like, I hate iPhones. I have to have an Android phone. Like, I hate iPhones. Just navigating them, I can't stand them. Give me an Android, and I'm happy. Chain gloves. 220s. 2 to javelin skills. Nothing else though. 4 to strength. SC Freaked runs are going okay. Donators have been going crazy off the hook. Drops have been really crappy though, unfortunately. Just an S Stonecrusher, that's it. Linux better than PC, better than Mac. I had no idea. No idea. Has been, if I was looking for rare phase blades, I'd want to be looking for crystal swords that are ethereal and then upping them, because phase blades always indestructible, but I don't really check rare weapons at all, actually. I know some people give me grief over it, but I just don't check them. Thank you, Claudio. Appreciate it. The only rares I generally check are gloves, rings, amulets,
I can't carry anymore.
and damn 5 NATO pelts. I don't know how rare, like, I would say they're decently rare, Oak Bear. I don't know exactly how rare they are, but the only character that I use MF rings on is the Pitzerker or the Pinelzerker, and I'd rather use Nagels because Nagels have attack rating, where a plain 40 MF blue ring doesn't have the attack rating, so I think it's better to use a Nagel in that case. But generally on a lot of my other characters, like the casters, I usually run like 2 SOJs or 2 BK rings, or, you know, like a Ravenfrost and a dual leech on a melee character. I don't generally really have a use for 40 MF rings. Like maybe on like a Pindle Javazon or something I would use them, but I pretty much exclusively run Pindle with the Pindle Barb now at this point. Elegant Blade. Not Ath. Blood Moon. Heej, the only thing I've found is Ethereal Stone Crusher, so it's alright for the Eth Grail, but not so good for single player character progression. Get the Rune Word mod. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, if you're playing vanilla single player, there's a Rune Word mod that you can use. You won't have Torch and Annie, but you can still make ladder only rune words. I don't understand why single player you just can't make all the ladder only rune words. It just seems stupid that that wasn't enabled. And it's weird that you can farm keys, like you can farm terror keys, destruction keys, whatever, but you can't do it. So you can't do the actual Uber events, so it's weird. It's almost like they intended to do it, they just never did it. Apparently YouTube is experiencing some worldwide outages right now. Ooh, interesting. I'm streaming while there's worldwide outages going on. Hopefully my stream doesn't cut out on you guys. Igor, what's up, bud? Eth Stone Crusher, that's it. That is it.
Not in town.
Belchi, your chat's crashing on you? I was having issues with Discord earlier today. I thought it was my internet, but I thought Discord was being weird, but YouTube is forcing us to use a different creator studio soon, so I would imagine there's going to be a couple like hiccups with streaming and stuff when they integrate the new, or when they actually force us to use the new creator studio, so Stoner, I could add them up after stream. I don't know how many right now. What creator studio? Well, if you have a YouTube channel, if you actually make content, the creator studio is like where you see like the comments, the analytics on like how the video is doing, the viewers, like all that stuff. They've used the same one for forever. And then they made like a new one. I don't even like the new one, but you can use the new one if you want, or you can use the old one. But sometime this month, they're like forcing everybody to use the new one. So yeah, they're updating the dashboard for the creator, not for viewers. But thank you, Sir Fox. I appreciate that. Any advice to experienced guy like you to make videos to get views? Couple things. One, the more effort you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. That's the first one. Is this thing always Eth? Yeah, it's always Eth, right? Yeah, Shadow Killer's always Eth. The more effort you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. Be prepared for like ups and downs. You'll have good videos, you'll have bad videos. Don't let it bother you. That advice. And also, don't take it too seriously. Just try and have fun with it. When you get told you sound like a 16-year-old prostitute, like I have been told, just laugh it off. Don't. They're always just people trying to get a rise out of you. So don't like let it get to you. But those are probably the 3 biggest tips I would give anybody starting a YouTube channel. Later, T-Bone. Bad pintle run. If Battle.net didn't have bots, you'd play non-stop. Yeah, I don't know. I still hate like the realm down issues and stuff, but I would absolutely play more on ladder if it was 100% bot free ladder. I would probably play the first 2 months of every ladder. Like I would for sure do that, but that will never happen. When am I re-rolling my Biddle map? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, one thing I forgot too. I should have mentioned this. I hope you guys are still in chat. Anybody who was a member today, if you shoot me a direct message on Discord, and I'll give you the member rank on Discord for you. Forgot to mention that. Am I re-rolling my life? Working on it, Chris. I got my life in the Herodic Cube. I just gotta find 3 perfect diamonds. Then I'll re-roll it. Luke Manchu, what's up? Camden, I found a ethereal stone crusher. So if you want, you can add a timestamp to that, buddy. But that's it, really. Yeah, rubies are cheaper than perfect diamonds, so. And believe me, diamonds are expensive. I'm married. I bought an engagement ring. They're very expensive. That was a bad pintle run. Raphael, I have 20 items left. If you type in exclamation Grail, Nightbot will post a link for you of my Grail status. Emuletta. One to summoning skills. Found steel wrens in ancient tunnels. Very nice. Art, I've been asked about that before, but because I play full screen, not window mode, I have to minimize the game to enter something on my my OBS browser or whatever to show the drops. So if I was playing Windows mode, which I'm not, then I could like freely do it. But since I play full screen, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Plus, I don't know where I would put it. I feel like my stream layout's pretty packed as it is. And I'm going to be updating the stream layout shortly anyways, so. Yeah, it's true. The lab created diamonds or whatever you call them, they are a lot cheaper than mine diamonds. You can save a boatload of money. Jordan Petrov, if you look up BT Neanderthal, he's got a really good guide to show you on his YouTube channel. He's got a really good guide that can show you the chaos seal bug. It'd be easier than me trying to explain it on the fly on stream. Come on, Pindle. Found 2 Ohm and 2 Is from LK today. That's not bad, Paul. That's some pretty good haul. Yeah, I know, Charlie. It's just... Yeah, it's pretty bad. I know. Very bad. Found your first grandfather? Very nice, dude. I found one, like... I found my first grandfather as well, but it was 3 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago. Found your first Nagel. You must not MF much if you found your first Nagel. What's up, Kenzo? Kozakon, what's up? You missed all the hype from stream, buddy. You missed all the crazy mad donation train. You missed it all. Imagine how many donations are gonna come in when I'm beating you in Dead or Alive 2. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. Ring. Any GG finds? Ethereal Stonecrusher, if you consider that godly. When is the collab stream? Don't know yet. I'll maybe say within the next month. I think I found Sanders off of Nilly, actually. Pretty sure it was Neil Attack. Pretty sure. Come on, Pindle, get up the goods. 2 rare dimensional shards? Yeah, that's brutal. Rasmus, the thing I don't like about donation goals is I feel like when you set a goal, it's like I feel like it comes off like you're trying to like milk people for money, so that's why I don't have a donation goal. I just try and have it like where people can donate whatever they want, whenever they want, but I just think it looks bad if I do it the other way. Fibo! Not Fibo. Raphael, nothing bud. Except the unique diet on this run. No, I know, it's a funny, like, that's what I said, like, I want to, like, I don't want to do a man versus stream thing, but it'd be cool to have something where, like, people can, like, determine, like, character and where I am at for a certain amount of time during a stream or whatever. I think it'd be a cool thing, I just don't know how to implement it yet. Carlo, LOD, how's it going, guys? Rage Mask. Omer, I would, if you have the wealth, I would shove a 15 increase attack speed, 20 plus fire resistance jewel. That's like the best thing to put in Endariel's. Because you get 35 IAS, like with Endariel's in total, and then you get the resistance cap, or gets rid of the minus fire res, so. Randy, that's not very nice. Yeah, Carlo, I saw the video. I feel bad. It's like a misinterpreted, cherry-picked facts video that's not accurate, and I feel like he just needs help. And it's just sad, is what I think, Carlo, to be honest. Should do a barb only run.
How may I be of help?
With wands? It'd be brutal. Jort, literally nothing, man. No good drops today. Just Ethereal Stonecrusher. That's it. Hierophant. Nothing. Streamers in Warcraft 3 do challenges. Yeah, what do you mean by challenges? That's what I mean. I don't know how I would like implement it, but
Good afternoon.
Scale mail. DJ, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Check out Grubby on Twitch. Who's Grubby? Pinel don't drop shit. DJ, get out of here. I don't want you taking my clout. Chris, yeah, it does. It does work. It's just a random like counter that and declone like randomly spawns. It's just a way of simulating declone on single player. Frederick Mitz, thank you for the sub, man.
I can't carry anymore.
He's an awesome Warcraft 3 streamer, former. Okay, Coney, or Oni, sorry, Coney, Oni. I'll have to check it out. Clout King. James Garzo, thank you for the sub, man. James Garzo, appreciate the support, buddy. Yeah, I called you Coney. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Coney. Hey, List, you don't have to delete those. It's okay. And I saw what you said, Ran. I do agree that, like, I do agree what you're talking about like, you know, YouTubers are human beings or whatever, but
Hello.
I get that, and that is true. But the other side of the story is that it's not on me or other community members to like fight the wars for other people with their trolls. Like it's not, A, it's not on us to do that, and then 2, like, you don't think that I have people that troll me on my channel. Like, it's not like it's an exclusive thing to him, so that's another point. And then the final thing is, like, the whole video comes off like a victim, but that literally, I have like 50 screenshots of shit-talking messages that he's left on my videos. So it's like, and I don't even respond to them because I don't care. But you play the victim on being picked on, but then you shit all over other people. It's a really weird situation. I don't really know how to even address it properly. But it's like it comes off like a victim, and I'm not saying he's not picked on it, but it doesn't just let you shit talk over it on other people as well. What mods am I using? I'm using the Diablo 2 pluggy mod. It is a single player mod that gives you ladder-only rune words, increased stash space. You can farm keys. You can do torch or do the Torch and Annie, the Pandemonium events, and a couple other cool like quality of life features. Exactly, DJ. Exactly. You literally take the words out of my mouth, please. It is what it is, yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
Just move on. Yeah. Thelchi's just kidding. Thelchi's just kidding. Thelchi gets a little crazy with his band hammer. He's just joking. Come on, Pendle. Enough of this. Give me something, please. Heavy bracers. Demon High gloves, blue. Suitable and crossbow, missing the 20 IAS. The only like resolution mod that I know of is
I can't carry anymore.
and DJ could tell you more about it than what I know, but it's the slash Diablo private server. They have like a resolution mod for it. But that's the only. Oh, there is the high res mod too, but it's buggy. The high res mod is buggy because the monster AI, it doesn't work properly with the like because it's all based around 800 by 600. So when you like make it bigger with the high res mod, it you can see the monsters before they react to see you. But yeah, I know that the 1080p slash Diablo screen looks awesome. It looks more modern, like the newer stream setups. It looks really good, actually. I like it, but then the other thing too, though, it's nice having like the sidebar. You can put like your chat and labels and stuff like that. So there's like benefits to both sides. Is Oath and Death Cleaver a good combo for what, CK? For Frenzy Barb? I think it'd be good for Frenzy Barb. I wouldn't. Oath and having Death Cleaver wouldn't be good with a Whirlwind Barb though, because you wouldn't get because Whirlwind is based off of the weapon attack speed, so the breakpoints. So if you use Death Cleaver on your offhand, you're gonna have a slow Whirlwind. But for Frenzy, it'd be a good combo. Attack Rave, I pretty much exclusively use Fortitude or Treachery. Fortitude if you have the wealth. If you don't have the wealth, Treachery. Those are probably the 2 best Merc armors. Later, DJ. Have a good one, dude. You can use Chains of Honor as well. It's not necessarily the best Merc armor, but it works. Those are probably the top 3. Rejuve, DC, 16 to life. Later, Rasmus. Appreciate it, buddy. It means a lot. I'm gonna go for another like 6 minutes here. 3 hours, 45 minutes stream. We'll do a little bit of pindling, then we're done. I'm losing my voice anyways, so. A rare jewel. Junk rare jewel. So you use wealth. If you don't have, I would use something like Duress or Gladiator's Bane is really good. Duriel's Shell is really good as well. Like Duriel's Shell is a really good Merc armor. Because it gives you cannot be frozen, life, resistances. It's a good budget Merc armor. Camden, yeah, you can direct message me on Discord if you want. I don't know. I don't think there's direct message on YouTube. At least I don't think that there is. Well, if you have Duriel's Shell, Vatua, I would just stick with that, man. It's got res, life, cannot be frozen. If you're talking budget, like use Talrash's Mask, then your reses will be capped. You'll have life leech. That was really bad, Pindle Run. But yeah, Treachery it's pretty much Fortitude's #1, Treachery's #2. Just because when Treachery procs fade, DR, resistances, attack speed, it's just really good Merc armor and it's very cheap. Like I'm currently using it right now. Shielthal Lem, 45 IS, FHR, cold res. When the fade procs, it gives you 15 DR and 65 res. I believe it's 65 all res. Really powerful armor. It's kind of annoying sometimes when the fade doesn't proc, but I mean it happens. But Flawless Amethyst. Why not E-Bug? Well, you can use E-Bug or non-E-Bug. It doesn't really matter for Treachery. I believe that was an E-Bugged base, though. Rare Scourge. What's the best setup to run Lower Kurost with a Paladin without Enigma? I don't know. You'll have Vigor so you can run fast, but I don't know, just maybe have the Harmony Bow? Maybe just carry the... Oh wait, you wouldn't need to carry the Harmony Bow because you have Vigor. I don't know, stack as much faster run walk as you can. So that's gonna be really running Lower Kurost Igor is gonna be brutal. Matt, yeah, I know the title's wrong. I was just doing a little bit of Pindle running at the end of the stream. I'm gonna sign off here in 2 minutes, so yeah, there you go. Faster run walk, small charms. Stack mad faster run walk. Zarius, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Don't listen to Semantics, he's crazy. Ran Lower Kurost on a Necro. Who does that? Crazy, man. Oh, look at that. Jesus. 2 to javelin skills, 9 strength, 8 magic find, ethereal, repair durability. No 220s though. Kind of interesting gloves. Hey Lister, you can let him post. You don't have to delete his messages. I don't really care. Attack rate, I run Neelathak players 3. He's, unless you have like a hammered in, I would just stick with players 3. He's hard enough to run on players 1 or 3, let alone players 7. Yeah, we'll do, okay, well right now we'll do 5 more pintle runs and then we're done. Okay, Nguyen, now that is some intense language, dude. Still what? Still what, Thulchi? Right on, Sir Fox. When I did 1,000 ancient tunnel runs, I was so tired of AT after that 30 defense, 25 defense. Yeah, 4 more runs and I'm done. 4 more. Later, Attack Rave. Have a good one. May the camel luck be with me. Rand, see the thing is though, dude, and like what I said about it being a two-sided story, is that he's numerous times shit all over my channel. So like, and I don't even mention it because I don't care, but I told you it's that victim mentality that I'm not reaching out and saying something positive. I'm just trying to literally do my own thing. Last minute donation train, yes. 3 more pintle runs. Have we tried Grim Dawn? I haven't. I have not tried Grim Dawn. I just want to get a player's 1 Zod rune off a Pindle. That's all I want. And life is complete. Exactly, Clyde White. Sorry, Crunk, you'll have to watch the VOD, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay, 2 more Pindle runs. Incoming Griffins. An Amuletta. 2 to lightning skills with mana stolen per hit and life stolen per hit. Drew, what's up, buddy? Alright guys, last Pindle run of stream. And nothing. Alright guys, I'm heading out. Thank you for tuning in to stream. Morton, Ethereal Reaper's Toll is amazing, dude. It is amazing. Number 1 merc weapon in the game unless you need Insight or Infinity. Yeah. Thelch just timed out. Anyways, guys, I'm trying to say my conclusion here, and Thelch is making me laugh. Anyways, guys, thank you.
You're a great streamer. Have a great night, man.
Thank you for the support as always, guys. It really does mean a lot. Got a couple videos coming out. Other than that, probably won't see you guys on live stream till Monday. So maybe on the weekend. I doubt it though. So if I don't see you guys, have a great weekend and be safe, have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But yeah, anyways, thanks again, guys. Peace out.